4 implants were placed in maxillary arch and mandibular arch each for a screw-retained hybrid restoration in a completely edentulous patient. Identify the type of abutments used for the given prosthesis. Okay, so we have a prosthesis here. These are the implants and these are the abutments. Options are angulated abutment, cementable abutment, smart abutment, multi-unit abutment. Okay. Very typically prosto question. First, to start with, implant is nothing but a fixture that goes into the bone. Abutment is connected to the implant with a screw. Okay, so this is the abutment, this is the screw. This is the conventional kind of an abutment design when you are talking about one piece in one unit restoration. Okay, so the implant and the abutment connected together by a screw. This abutment is going to support the restoration. Now, in the given image, we have a hybrid prosthesis. Now, hybrid means combination of two. So, here you have a metal framework plus acrylic or porcelain. This is an all-on-4 concept with a tilted implant. Okay. So, inside there is metal framework here and then it is coated with acrylic or porcelain like I told you. Now, this framework is connected to this abutment with the help of one screw. The abutment is connected to the implant with the help of this screw. So in this case, there are two screws. Conventionally, there is only one screw. Okay. So these are very specific kind of abutments. These are called multi-unit abutments. Option number 4, that is multi-unit abutment. So for that, let's have a look at all the different type of implant abutments. Now a multi-unit abutment, multi meaning more than one, has two screws. One screw connects the abutment to implant and one screw connects the prosthesis to abutment. Okay, so there are two screws in a multi-unit abutment. These can be straight or angulated. So straight is 0 degree, angulated is 15 degree or 17 degree and 30 degree. So these are commercially available like that. So this one screw goes in the implant and there is another screw for the prosthesis. This is for angle correction because we have placed the implant at an angle according to the bone available. This is going to correct the path of insertion of the prosthesis. So there are two screws here. So this is not an angulated abutment. Okay, this is a multi-unit abutment which is more appropriate. I'll tell you what is the difference between an angulated. Although you can have an angulated variety also in this kind of an abutment, but it is a multi-unit angulated abutment. Now this here second image is a stock abutment. Stock abutment is available in different collar heights. So this is the collar. It can be straight or angulated. Now this is a straight stock abutment. This is an angulated stock abutment. On this you will have a cemented crown. Cement retained crown. So this part, the green part goes inside the implant directly. And this cylindrical portion supports the prosthesis. So if it is a single crown, you are going to just cement a prosthesis over this abutment. You can section the height at the desired crown height space level. So if the crown is say this much only, say 8 millimeters in height, then you are going to section up the remaining 4 millimeters if it is a 12 millimeter height abutment. Okay. So these are stock abutments used for cementable restorations. Now these are castable abutments. Castable abutments are nothing but plastic cylinders on which you will make a wax pattern and you are going to cast it. They can be of non-engaging type or engaging type. Can you see the cross section of this? There is hexagonal cross section in this. So this will sit directly in the implant hexagon. Okay, if this is your implant. Here in this case, it will just passively fit. This is passive fitting. This is snugly fitting. So if you have an implant bridge, that means implant, blank space, implant, and you have to connect two crowns, then you will go for non-engaging abutment here, a non-engaging abutment here, because if you go for engaging, then this will engage, then in the same direction this has to engage. So it is very difficult to get the same path of placement. So engaging will be used for single units and non-engaging will be used for bridges for implants. Okay, so engaging is not indicated for bridges, you will go for non-engaging options because you want a good path of insertion and a passive fit. You don't want any forces to come on the implant. So engaging castable abutment is used for single unit. Non-engaging castable abutment is used for bridges. So I hope this is clear. Option angulated abutment, no. Cementable abutment, no. As we can see, it is already a screw retain restoration given in the image, given in the question also. Now, what is a smart abutment? A smart abutment is nothing but a customized abutment. Milled custom made abutment is a smart abutment. That means if you want to restore a central incisor, then you will mill the abutment specifically in that shape and give a crown over it. So these are customized abutments or milled abutments. Coming back to the question, we have multi-unit abutments very clearly depicted in the image supporting a hybrid prosthesis. Correct answer is 4 multi-unit abutment.